Welcome back to Inspired by Jimmy L, a platform that is used to inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Yes, I've been featured in Forbes. I have interviewed several account-verified guests. I have even been a brand ambassador for a billion-dollar company. But you know what, honey? You are my inspiration to keep the show going. We are not here pleading for ratings and reviews. We are here to encourage you. So please be sure to subscribe and share every single episode. Don't hold the opportunity to inspire someone else.
In your adult life, period, I understand that your background and your childhood played a huge part in who you are now. And I guess I'm asking, what is another pivotal moment that has assisted you in your life as well? That's positive, hopefully, hopefully, but that has really assisted you and shaped who you are at this time?
Absolutely. I think when I got to college, actually, which is really, I think, what really helped this person that you see today was really me kind of struggling when I got to college, but due to the fact that I didn't really have a childhood like I wanted to, I was missing those teen years. When I got to college, I was lost. Yeah. I was completely lost. I didn't know who I was. I didn't really have a self-esteem. I was like, wow. And I'm seeing all these people they get attention. I'm just and I'm like, wow, I don't know what to do. I don't know the right haircuts. I don't know the right clothes to wear. I'm just going about my day.
Wait a minute, the right haircut? Really?
Right. I didn't know. I just did not know. I used to ask my roommate. My roommate is like my brother now. His name is Kenton McNeil. We graduated from high school together. We came to Morehouse together. And
that's pretty
I used to ask him, do I look okay? Freshman year, things like that. And so really meeting people like Tion and Joseph and Jair and Ivor and Kenton Taylor, those kind of people that came into my life that affirmed and accepted me for who I was holistically. There was no conditions, there was no anything on it. And so they helped me kind of say, all right, so let me do what I want to do, right? I'm an adult now. So let me see, what do I like? What does Dacavien like? What does Dacavien love? What do I like to do? What am I interested in? And when I start asking myself those questions, that's when it became the growth. I was like, okay, I'm going to invest in myself. I used to invest in people all the time. I said, it's time to invest in Dacavien now. This is your time. And so, I think and also talking to people because I know they realize that I didn't really value myself at the point, the way that I do now. And so, really kind of going towards that value piece of having your, getting tongue twisted, having some self-value, right? Self-worth about yourself. And you see yourself as something worthy to be presented, something worthy to be able to speak in front of people. And, really growing into that piece. And then when I realized and I also went to counseling too, because I was I didn't know. And so, I started writing down who is Dacavien, what is Dacavien like, what all these types of things that I would be interested in and about myself. Then I started seeing, oh, wow, you really are something of value.
It's so crazy that you said that because I actually wrote down one of the tweets that you said specifically about that. And you stated that the moment that one recognizes their worth and potential is the moment that one recognizes their power. And that was going to be part of the question, my very next question. So that is I appreciate that. I appreciate you helping me out with that. But, wow. Okay. So first off, when I say your self-awareness, I just cannot say that enough. And I know that it's repetitive. I really cannot thank you enough for that, because we have people that are quite literally in high leadership roles that are not self-aware enough to know what the hell they want, or even remotely what they want to do, or even the fact of being able to say, I don't know.
Absolutely.
We have that. And so for you to be at a point in your life, despite your background, despite whatever has occurred even in college, despite all, you're able to say now that you are drastically different from who you were, and all of these things have obviously shaped you to be who you are.
Listen,
cannot thank you enough.
A few years ago, this person was not present. 3 years ago, this person was not present. It took some growth.
So Dacavien, if someone wanted to reach out to you for more information or even just help, just a question, even to be a mentor for them, how can they reach out to you?
I would say reach out to me via social media first, so like we can build that rapport. So you can reach me at Instagram, _YoungBoss20, or you can reach me at my Facebook. Is open to any and all. Dacavien Reeves. I don't know if they know how to spell my name. Dacavien. It's not an easy name. So you can reach me at those two platforms.
I will link it up.
And I'm more than willing to, share my information, share my advice, or like give my perspective, anything. I'm more than willing.
I definitely appreciate it. So, Dacavien, what are you doing now? I know you obviously have a 9-to-5. You obviously have your own career path. So, what does that entail at this moment?
Okay, so right now I'm finishing up my senior year. This is my last semester at Morehouse College. I'll be receiving my business administration degree. And I have a full-time offer with JP Morgan Chase & Co. when I graduate. And so that's what I'll be doing is immediately after graduation. And right now I'm a lead RA of Mays Hall. I'm in a couple organizations and things like that I'm involved on campus. But other than that, that's what I have lined up. Also, I have a YouTube channel. I'm trying to.
Okay, so wait a second. Now, I didn't see the YouTube channel. Now, I did some intense research. When did the YouTube channel come up?
I started last semester. That's been a dream of mine because I've always wanted to be a TV talk show host. Because it's kind of like same like your reason. Like I was like I love hearing a person's story because like you never know who that story is going to inspire. So like having that exposure, really like shines a light. And so I started that last semester. I've been wanting to do it since my freshman year of college, and I said last semester I'm going to do this. So I started it. And it's up and running. We're trying to get it up and rolling. So,
what's the name of the YouTube channel?
DD Reeves TV.
DD Reeves. I'm gonna have to look that up because I did not see that. I did not see. So, is there I forgot my train of thought. I wasn't supposed to say it. Like that is never supposed to happen. That is never supposed to happen. I can't even think of that thought. It's gone. So I'm just going to let it go. But being a talk show host, I mean, what about being a talk show host is even like, why?
Because like, I love interacting with people and I love hearing, their perspective about a lot of things. For instance, like I like hearing about how someone had to grow up because you never know a person's experience when you meet them, right? Like you think that you meet this person and say, hey, like this person is cool or hey, this person is mean, but you never understand what their experience was like. And, and that shapes a person because, as much as like there's interior things that goes on, there's exterior things that happens in a person's life, right? Like, we have to recognize that like my first interview was with my big brother, who was a darker skinned male, average height, and he's working, right? And so it's interesting to hear his perspective about how he grew up. Even though we grew up in the same household, we had two totally different experiences 100%. And how the complexion of his skin kind of like impacted his internal forces, right? And so I'm interested in how, what impacts a person's life and how, that helps them and shape them and who they are today. And what that experience is like, because then from there, once it's out there, then there's somebody else. There's a child out there literally saying, hey, I'm dark skinned. Hey, I'm a dark skinned woman or I'm a dark skinned girl. And like, I have this beautiful hair. It's beautiful hair. And, and I need to hear someone say that I am beautiful, and the power in that.
I get that.
Unbelievable. So,
I get that. How many shots have you done now, if you don't mind me asking? I know I'm prying.
I think I've done.
No, I'm prying. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Yeah. I've done about 4 or 5, I want to say. 4 or 5. I think it's 4 or 5 videos up right now.
I am really going to have to go check that out. I really am. Like, I'm really intrigued by that. Well, Dacavien, I definitely appreciate you for coming onto the show, even just saying yes and sharing your knowledge and inspiration and hell, bringing me to tears. I was not expecting that at all. I mean, but I'm obviously a mama's boy. I love my mom, and just the mere thought of her crying, I don't know if I could take that. I just don't know if I could take that. Mm-hmm. So I really thank you. I thank you so very much.
No, I thank you for being able to allow me to be on your platform to be able to inspire. You know, thank you for reaching out to me. I remember I was like, who is this? And then I was like, I went to go look, I was like, let me read a little bit. And I was like, okay, well, he looks legit. So let me reach back out.
Well, I'm glad I wasn't crazy, okay? I'm glad I wasn't crazy. Oh my gosh. That is a great place to end. Oh, wow. I love it.